Excuse me.
Alright, hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. I know, it's been out for a very long time, but I just recently, for whatever reason, got excited about playing it again, so I decided to finally record it. The main reason I hadn't recorded it sooner was because I just didn't really know how to go about commentating on it. I still don't really, but I feel more comfortable with it now for whatever reason. Any tower defense game, and this is a tower defense game. I guess you'd define a tower defense game as anything where you plant some sort of stationary weapon with the interest of defending yourself or your tower. I don't know, your base, let's say that. There's always a base, and there are always stationary things that you can build with some form of currency with the interest of defending yourself from a horde of, anything. Balloons, tanks, in this case zombies, anything like that. Anyway, they're kind of hard to deal with because they do move slow at times, but we'll work through it. We'll figure it out. So I went ahead and already took the liberty of putting my name in here. So we are good to go. This is a clean start, clean save. So let's start things off by going to the adventure mode. This is the story mode, if you will. PopCap Games. Yes, sirree. Before they got bought by what do you call it? EA. Yeah, that. Of all the companies, of all the game publishers to sell out to, you had to go with EA. Probably the worst one. Alright, so this is the tutorial. Basically, that's a pea shooter. That's the most basic weapon you can get in the game. That sun, you collect it. It acts as a form of currency so you can purchase more weapons. So I'm just going to keep collecting sun here, and eventually a zombie will show up. And we will murder them so hard with our pea shooters. There he goes. He's here. So I probably won't do any editing at all on the first video. I'll just, we'll just power through it, just to give everybody an idea of the pace of the game overall. And maybe in the next video, eventually there will be some pretty heavy editing. I mean, you can't just sit here and commentate non-stop when it's just kind of repetitive. That being said, it is a very fun game. So that's all I have to talk about. Look at that, I'm completely out of things to talk about already. And we earned ourselves the sunflower. The sunflower generates additional sun. There you go, gives you additional sun. I couldn't have said it better myself. I think we're going to get more lawn this time. Yes, we are. Good. So we'll go ahead and plant a sunflower. That will, I don't know what it is. Maybe every 25, 30 seconds they will generate one sun. Okay, it's telling us to plant another sunflower. I don't know that I would normally plant two in a row like that. I might if I was feeling risky. At this point, okay, well, it's setting us up so we can have a full line of sunflowers. Really all we need. There you go, and we're at 100, so I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, I'm not going to put down a pea shooter yet. I'm going to wait for the zombie to show up. Okay, he's going to show up there, so that's where I'm going to put the pea shooter down. See, now, if I had put it in the middle here, I would probably be in trouble. I'm also going to try not to move my mouse around in an obnoxious manner, like so. I hate it when people do that in Let's Plays, especially first-person shooters. They'll shake the mouse around. People do not enjoy watching that. Myself, especially. Let's see, what else? We've talked about... Okay, so the pea shooters, everything is on a timer. You can see it's recharging. There we go. Now it's recharged, so we'll go ahead and put one there. That way it doesn't matter if you have 500 sun. You cannot just spam a bunch of pea shooters or any kind of weapon onto the lawn. And there will be a great number of weapons we can collect. At this point, I'm just going to put down more pea shooters. That'll get things over with faster. Yeah, we're good on sun. Okay, we'll go ahead and put one down there. Get rid of you quickly. things are going swimmingly, they will not always be as such. Let me go ahead and put another one down there. There we go. And we're basically done. I mean, there's no way we could... there's no way we're going to get overrun at this point. I'm not even going to bother to pick up the sun. That is one of my biggest problems with Plants vs. Zombies, is there's no bonus for having a surplus of sun left over at the end of the game. In a lot of tower defense games, if you have, you know, $20,000 at the end, that's a bonus. That's an extra 20,000 points, or however they do the math on it. But they don't do that in this, so there is no reason for me to pick up any more sun. There's absolutely no point to it. I guess if I really wanted to, I could put down more pea shooters and rape even more, but no. We got cherry bombs this time. Cherry bombs are like a last-ditch effort. If things are really going bad, you can throw a cherry bomb in there, but it costs 150 sun, and it's not necessarily worth it. Blows up all zombies in an area. Yes, it does. So I prefer not to use cherry bombs if I can help it. Sometimes it's nice to have if it's a really shaky scenario and you're not real confident in yourself. It might not be a bad idea to have something like that around, but really you shouldn't have to use cherry bombs ever, in theory. And I've got 100 sun saved up. I'm going to wait for 50 more before I go planting another sunflower, because look who's showing up already. There we go. See, now we've got some defense. If we can get one more sun, I will lay another sunflower. There we go. Alright, that's how it's done, folks. That's how we be safe about this whole thing. Because they're playing for keeps now. Tutorial phase is mostly over. Not totally. I mean, we still don't have a full lawn here. There will eventually be a total of 5 rows, which should be happening real soon. I'm going to go ahead and plant that. That was probably a terrible idea. I'll be waiting. One more. Come on. Come on. One more. There it is. I used to know everything about this game. I even used to know how many, like, hit points the zombies had, assuming the pea shooter removes 1 hit point each time. They would therefore take, I think it's 5 shots or 6. We're at 4, I think. That's 5. There's 6. There's 7. Okay, 7 shots. There you go. So we would say, therefore, the zombies have 7 hit points. Now, that guy's got a construction cone. He has additional hit points, and 1 pea shooter won't quite cut it. Actually, it will, technically. Technically, you can just barely get him with 1 pea shooter, but you really want 2. I mean, you don't want him to get close. If they get close, they will start to eat your plants, and that is not good. Because that is some wasted resource right there. So we need to plant another one there, it looks like. And in the interest of symmetry, I'll plant another one right there. Very soon. There we go. Done! I might use a cherry bomb just for fun. Just to show it. Try to show everything if I can help it. Which I totally can. There we go. We have enough for a cherry bomb. Let's do it. Let's also wait until... There we go. Good enough. Ha ha! How cartoony of them. Alright. Oh, actually, I should have saved it for the huge wave of zombies. That would have been a lot more interesting. Looks like we'll put you there. Just for safekeeping. Eat it! Ha ha ha! And, yeah, everything's going quite well. I think we're good to go. One more zombie, and dead. Okay. And we got the walnut! The walnut is an excellent defensive, plant, I guess you can call it. Blocks off zombies and protects your other plants. It's essentially a castle wall, if you will, to defend yourself from the horde of zombies. So they will chew on the walnut, which has a ton of hit points, so it takes them quite a while to get that guy down. And I'm thinking this will probably be the last level of the video, because, like I said, I am really running out of things to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and put another sunflower down. Let's see what happens. Oh, it wasn't the greatest idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. There we go, there we go. We're good, we're good. Yep, do it. Nice. We are survive. Next up. One more, son. Come on. One more, son. Just for insurance. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and plant there. Yep. I find the iPhone version is a lot easier in terms of figuring out where to plant because it highlights the grid on the X and Y axes before you set the plant down there, so you can really tell where it is. I sometimes screw up on the PC version. That being said, the iPhone version lags a bit for me. Even I have the 3GS now, which is actually considered to be very old, but it even lags on that a bit. And it came out for the original 3, and it really lags bad on there. The 3 just doesn't have the processing power needed to thoroughly appreciate Plants vs. Zombies. I got another 50. We'll put a sun down. Why not? All of our bases are not yet covered. Or all of our base. We still need one more up there. And then I'd like to get another row of pea shooters down, ideally, and then we'll do the walnuts. That should hold them off pretty well. Put some more sun down. One more sun, and then we can work on our pea shooters again. Actually, I lied. It looks like we're gonna need one there immediately. That's okay. It's okay. Safety measure. There we go. Now we can get our last sunflower down. Looking snazzy, guys. That's a nice lawn. It's a nice lawn I've got going there. Yes, sir. If you want to die, that would... There you go. And it looks like I'm going to need a pea shooter right there. And, Oh, there we go. Okay. Come on. Come on, baby. Give me a construction cone. I need a construction cone guy. There he is. Got him. Nice. There we go. And that's just one of those things, like, you don't know which row he's going to come in next, so you really want to wait until the time is right to make better use of your resources. It looks like I might just be randomly planting one. Yeah, that's fine. Because we've already got enough to buy the final pea shooter that we need. We've got more than enough, really. There we go. Alright, now should I start putting down walnuts? I don't know. Yeah, this is the only wave of zombies, so maybe we'll just for fun, we'll bust out the cherry bomb, because as I said, it does not matter how many sun you have at the end of this thing, so yeah, you guys have fun with this. Bye. Bye. Nice knowing ya. Let's put that guy there just to get rid of those faster. Shazam. I said Shazam. Oh, come on! There it is, and we got the shovel. The shovel allows us to dig up plants that we don't want in that particular spot anymore. Yes, lets you dig up a plant to make room for another plant. Alright, so that'll do it for this one. I will see you guys back here next time, where we will probably enjoy the use of our shovel, or spade, if you will. Maybe you live in jolly old England, and you call it a spade. Do they still call it spades? You know what? I'll just shut up. How's that? That's better. Alright, see you next time. Luke out.